All right, the easiest, the fastest, and of course, the way you can save the most amount of money is by shopping with your HSN card. Not only does it entitle you to extra flex, but you get special offers in the mail. And if you don't have the card, give us a call. You can go ahead and do that online as well. And when approved, you can take $10 off your very first purchase, like these jeans from the jean queen herself. That's right, Diane Gilman. She started designing jeans for some of the biggest rock stars there were back in the 70s. Well, the trend continues that she's designing for us now that she's a big baby boomer, with millions of you loving her jeans here. They're always a big customer pick. We've got some great savings going on for everyone. Starting off with the SuperStretch. Wait till you see how gorgeous the SuperStretch is. This is the Comfort Waist BootCut jegging that really is taking the denim world by storm. It's $29.95. There it is for you in the black. And then we are also sharing it with you in that beautiful indigo, which is the darkest shade. We have it in 3 inseams. We've got the 31.5 in the average. We have it 29 in, or excuse me, 31.5 is the average. 29 is the petite. 33.5 is in the tall. So let me take you through the colors on this quickly, because this is very, very popular. There's only a couple thousand of these, extra small, all the way through 3X. Order true to size on this. And here it is for you in the front. This is the chambray shade. And we'll show you those here. Here's the chambray. And I'll tell you why this is called the SuperStretch, because there's nothing that stretches like this. So here it is for you in the chambray. Right behind that, you just saw in our ladies, this is the indigo. Right, okay, white. White. This is when you want to order your white, because you know spring and summer is coming and you need the perfect new white jean, not the faded white jean. You've got it here. And then right behind that, we've got it for you in the classic black. So I want to talk a little bit about the stretch. It's only $29.95. When these launched, I think they were $59. They are absolutely phenomenal. So let me take you through SuperStretch and explain to you why nobody else in the world has it, why just the jean queen Diane Gilman has it. SuperStretch is an immense amount of stretch, yet recovery that is unparalleled to any other denim you've ever tried. You get a 6-inch stretch on that. You get 10 inches of stretch around the hip area. Nobody does that, but it comes right back. So you get this unique weave. It's a technique giving you maximum strength. So you get 4-way stretch. It's a rayon base. It's luxurious in its soft feel. So you've got long comb cotton with this. And there is nothing in the world that stretches like this. So if you love Diane Gilman, I'd love the chance to chat with you. The number to dial is 1-866-376-8255. You're gonna be noticing our red light, green light, yellow light, black light going on the bottom of your screen. That's gonna let you know what we do have available in sizes. So let me share with everybody what makes this so special. So starting off in the front here, the SuperStretch, again, nothing stretches like it, every which way, but it comes right back. Do you notice this band? How many of us hate when you put on a pair of jeans and you've got that one button here and everything is digging in and it leaves a ring around your waist, you've got that red mark and it drives you crazy, and then it makes you look heavier in the stomach area? Not with this. So you have the most unbelievable amount of stretch in a waistband that's like 3 inches. So again, you've got all of this stretch, but yet it helps slim out the tummy area. So if you're somebody who's standing there and you're like, I have to suck it in, you know, or you need a little bit more support there, you can pull these up and it's supporting that entire tummy area and it's not giving you ring around the waist. I think that is the most important thing about the SuperStretch Comfort Waist. It is never digging in. So hallelujah. Yes, I will go to the Chinese buffet for lunch. And I'm gonna put the salad down because I know I can go ahead and eat with this. It's okay, it's not something that's gonna be killing me all day long. Or when you get in the car and you're like, I've gotta unbutton these jeans, they're driving me crazy. That'll never happen with this, okay? That's the first thing. You don't have a faux zipper right here, so everything in the front is nice and smooth. You have faux front pockets except for the one little pocket here with the DG2 logo. So just that little tiny pocket, so you have absolutely zero bulk. Zero bulk. And then I'm gonna turn it around. This is really amazing what she did here. So you can see all the different seaming. That's to give the illusion that this is giving you like a heart-shaped look to your tush, which is absolutely amazing. She is really understand how to engineer the perfect backside to denim. So the way that she's kind of done, you can see this design in the back, really shapes that beautiful look to your tush. And then she gives you smaller pockets, giving the illusion of a smaller tush. It's $9.98. That's it. This is your final chance. This is our big finale tonight for you to pick up anything that we're sharing with you. Oh, well over 1,000 of you are ordering this right now, so please go to hsn.com. I want to make sure that you're able to pick up your size. Look at a net in these, and again, it's a subtle boot cut. This is not the over-exaggerated 1970s, oh my gosh, it's so tight around my knees boot cut. No, this is the more modern way to wear a boot cut. And if you're a little bit more petite, boot cut was designed specifically for you. It really elongates your look. So I do want to let you know, sizing on this is getting very limited. We've got black, indigo, chambray, or white, 31.5 inch seam in our average. We also have this in petite, which is 29 inches, and then tall is 33.5 inches. So this is a pull-on style. And what I mean by that is you're not worried about having any zippers, any buttons, nothing digging into your waist. That's why it's called the comfort waist. And I'll tell you, once you try them, there's no going back to a fitted waistband because of how much support that you get from these. So when you do put it on, even back with our Today Special, which is still available for everyone and still on sale, the way that you can go ahead and slip into these, I'm telling you, it smooths out your hips, your inner, your outer thighs, your tummy area. And again, think about these in the darker wash. There's a very, very subtle whiskering done in the inner thigh. That's it. So it's a true dark denim. I do want to let you know, there it is, white on white. Super clean, super fresh, very expensive looking. And then again, black on black. So you've got the black stitch on the black denim, so you don't have any contrast. So it gives you much more of a tailored look in denim. And we just want to share with you the difference the right fitting pair of denim jeans can make. Look at this. So many of us relate to the other brand, right? Where it's digging in and it hurts to sit down, and you can't wait to get in the car or home to get these off. Look at the difference, just from the front. Now look at the side. Look how it's kind of flattening her tush in the other brand, right? So many of us relate to that. Look at the muffin top starting to spill out. It just makes us look heavier. Look at the DG2, how it's lifting everything, shaping everything. Nothing is spilling out. Everything looks more proportioned, right? Now look from the backside. This is where you really see the spillage around the waistband. And unfortunately, it's not your shape, it's just the way those jeans are designed. Look at the DG2. Look how it slims out the entire hip area. Isn't that remarkable? And the way that it just lifts the tush. Look at the stretch inside of this. There is not another boot cut jegging like it on the market. And how excited am I that tonight we have it for you for $29.95. We have never done Diane Gilman jeans at $29.95. And after tonight, we're not gonna be able to do this again. So again, order this true to size. So sizing on this is getting extremely limited on it. Extra small through 3X. So let me share with you some of the sizing as you take a look at some of the reviews on the bottom of your screen. Extra small waist is 26. Don't forget, you have 6 inches of stretch in this. So whether you're gaining weight or your New Year's resolution was to lose weight, this is gonna be the jean for you. Size small is 28, medium is 30.5, large is 33.5, extra large is 36.5, 1X is 37.5, 2X is 41.5, and 3X is 45.5. Don't forget around the hip area. Now the hip area is going to give you an additional 10 inches of stretch. 10 inches of stretch. That's amazing, isn't it? Okay. I'm just telling you, this is your one and only chance to pick this up at this price. With 1,500 of you trying to order, I'm so sorry, we are very busy. Go to hsn.com, place your order. This is the